Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about something really interesting and important, and it's cultural celebrations. Okay. Uh, no, these events are a huge part of who we are and how we express our culture to the world. Can anyone here name some important cultural celebrations from your country? Perhaps anybody could put their hand up and tell me um, any important celebration from their country. Okay, let's start with. Let me see who put the hand first. Hawa. Okay, let's start with Hawa. We hear
Yes.
you, Hawa.
Yes. The first cultural celebration that comes to my mind when I think about it is Nowruz. We celebrate the first day of the year that we have in Afghanistan, and we call it Nowruz, which literally means now means new, Rose means day, which means new day, which is the first day of the year in Afghanistan.
Very, very interesting. Thank you very much, Hawa. Let's hear Shabnam.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I hope every individual doing great and be safe and sound. So, to begin with, there are many cultural celebrations and festivals in Afghanistan, where I live, and we are originally come from. And as our sister also mentioned here, one of them is like Nowruz, which is really popular, and it is going to be something that's celebrated as the beginning of the new year. For this reason, people really love this, and people also celebrate this. And another celebration, which is not only belong to Afghanistan but also other Islamic countries like Saudi Arabia, like Iran, Pakistan, and other countries which are like they're Islamic, is about eats like to eat. We have to like celebrate this, and it is really famous among the Muslims. And people like buy new clothes. They're preparing different types of like foods and etc. for their guests in their houses, and they're going to each other house for like greeting and seeing each other. And we have like this Eid for 2 times in 1 year. And other cultural days also exist in Afghanistan, that we also have them something like from I can also call it like Ashura, but it's not something really cultural actually, because there is going to be something like religious type of thing. And as well as like Mawlid al-Nabi. As far as I see that these are things that I mentioned here. So beside of Eid and as well as like Nowruz, other of them are going to be more depend to religion and religious type of thing, that not only Afghanistan but other countries that they have border with Afghanistan, as well as that they're like seem to be like Islamic. They also like celebrate like these kind of things. And one thing is that going to be really like culture that it like even remains till here till it remain till now to like Afghanistan as well as like Iran. It is about Yaldam, right? Or Shabi Yalda, we call this in Persian. It's also really known. It's really like famous and like known as like Shabi Yalda, and it's something about like ancient Persian celebration of the winter, was going to be the longest night in the year. And this night, most of the people they're gathering in a room in a place, and they're like buying different like fruits, and as well as they're like reading like poems and etc. So they're like just like going to be just awake till the like late at night and something in this way. And these are going to be different types of celebrate cultural celebrations that I mentioned. They're going to be in Afghanistan. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for sharing that brief summary of all the celebrations that you have. And it's interesting because around the world, many people have a lot of celebrations. And yes, we'll hear the last one that we'll hear about these celebrations is going to be Rafia. Rafia, we hear you.
you, sir. So our cultural celebrations, there are a lot, but one of the famous is Happy New Year. We call it Sal Nowruz, which everybody celebrates throughout the world. And then we have Eid. We have two kinds of Eid. One is Eid al-Fitr and other is Eid al-Qurban. So Eid al-Fitr comes after Ramadan, and we also celebrate the first day of Ramadan, which is very blessing day, and also a very holy day. And not to mention Shab Qadr, which is also in my Ramadan. It's the day when our holy Quran was revealed, or it was sent from Allah to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And after Eid al-Fitr, we have Eid al-Qurban, which comes 2 months after Eid al-Fitr. And then we can also say Shab Yalda, which is the longest night of the year. And that's all. Like, these are the famous ones. We have others too, but these are celebrated generally and among most people.
Great, thank you very much, Boman and Tahira. Thank you very much to you. I just, I said, I was going to listen to just to three persons, so the three have already spoken. Okay, so we will listen to you later, Boman and Tahira. So you see, cultural celebrations are not only fun, but they also carry deep meanings about our history, values, traditions. Today, we're going to explore how to write about these celebrations. And I hope that by the end of the lesson, obviously, you'll describe one from your own country in a more literal way. Okay, so using literature as a, we're going to see today, we're going to use a reporter literature. Yeah, we're going to be reporters. We're going to become reporters. It could be for the TV, or it could be for the newspaper. Okay, you're going to choose between TV and newspaper, and we're going to end up doing a task for the weekend, and you have to do a little video reporting something about your celebrations. Okay, but first, we're going to watch a video that shows how different cultures celebrate around the world. Okay, so as you watch, I want you to take note on how these celebrations reflect the values and traditions of people involved. Okay, are you okay with that? Okay, that's great. So right now I'm going to share the screen. Right now I'm going to share the screen. Hold on, how do you do that? There you go. Okay, I'm going to take my camera. First of all, well, look. Okay, tell me if you see the screen. I think you do. So we'll listen to the video and let's watch it.
Traveling the world and experiencing new cultures is a great way to expand your mind. And if you can time it just right, festivals are the best way to integrate with locals and learn about the area whilst having some fun, taking some memorable photos, and creating travel diaries that will impress for years to come. A festival is usually staged by a community, celebrating some unique aspect of that community and its traditions, and often set as a national holiday. Let's take a look at a few major world festivals. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous, adrenaline buzz-filled festivals on the globe takes place annually in Pamplona, northeastern Spain. The Encierro, more commonly known as the Bull Run, has become a major global tourism event, held every year from July 7th to the 14th from 8 a.m. every morning. 6 bulls are let loose and participants line the streets, running alongside the animals with the aim of steering them towards the city's bull ring for the bullfighting that will take place later in the day. The length of the run is 875 meters and is one of the most terrifying festivals, even to its spectators. It's not unusual for there to be injuries during the event, around 50 to 100 per year, as the average speed of the herd reaches around 24 kilometers per hour. A total of 15 deaths have been recorded since 1910, as participants have been attacked or trampled on by the bulls. La Tomatina, another very famous Spanish festival, held in Valencia, eastern Spain, is significantly less dangerous, but a whole lot messier. Taking place annually on the last Wednesday of August, purely for entertainment, participants throw tomatoes and basically engage in a huge tomato fight in the town square, usually lasting around 1 hour. It is estimated that around 150,000 kilograms of tomatoes are thrown each year. Rio Carnival in Brazil is the largest festival in the world, with over 2 million people a day for 6 days on the city streets. Brazilians are known for their party spirit, and Carnival is the perfect opportunity to highlight this with their feathery costumes, colorful parades, non-stop music, and eclectic performances. The festival is held annually in the week leading up to Lent. Diwali, or the Festival of Lights, is the biggest Hindu festival that is celebrated across the whole of India with excitement. The exact date changes each year because it is based on the Hindu lunar calendar, but typically occurs around October to November. Diwali is a 5-day celebration where clay lamps are lit to signify the victory of good over evil, light over darkness. It is a time for friends and family to come together to celebrate life, feast on traditional food, and exchange gifts. Let's finish with a somewhat bizarre festival held annually in the UK, the Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling event in Gloucestershire, southwest England. Participants throw a 3 to 4 kilogram circular double Gloucester cheese roll down an extremely steep hill of about 200 yards, and then proceed to chase after it to the bottom. The idea is to catch the cheese, but this is near impossible, as it can reach speeds of up to 110 kilometers an hour. The winner is the first person over the line at the bottom of the hill. This tradition, as comical as it sounds and looks, is thought to be an early form of social entertainment, which began over 600 years ago. So whether it's cheese rolling, street dancing, candle lighting, food fighting, or just generally gathering with the locals, festivals are a surefire and fun way to immerse yourself in the community.
So there you have it. What did you think about the video? You know, there are some bizarre festivals. Yes, everybody think. I think everybody saw that. Now, let's discuss something that we noticed in the video. Okay, Rafia, what do you think?
The video showed a diverse way of celebrating different cultures. Sorry, I mean festivals. Different cultures can have different festivals based on what they value and what they seem entertaining. It doesn't matter if it has values or it has meanings to them. Some can be for entertaining, for like they said in the video, it said that Leto Matina. I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. So this was a festival that people threw tomatoes at each other, and this festival lasted for 1 hour. This is like a silly festival. Even some can be dangerous, like bullfighting. Some can be very beautiful, vivid, bright, like the Rio Carnival, and also Diwali. Some can be very weird, bizarre, like at the end that we saw a festival that people throw cheese and they try to catch it. And it was also mentioned that it was a social entertainment. So festivals can either have meaning or not. The important thing is that people sometimes they have belief in the festivals, they enjoy the festival in return. So it can be different in any culture, and we just can't say that overall that festivals all of them have meaning, value. Some of them are just for entertainment, and that's what I got from the video.
Thank you very much, Rafia. Tahira, I want to ask you a question, okay? Um, okay, Tahira, I want to know if you uh, were able to find any cultural or key cultural value highlighted through these festivals, through these celebrations. What key cultural values, do you think were highlighted in the video?
Evening 12. According to we learned or we watched the video. It was about the festival in the all over the world. It said that every community, based on their value and based on their beliefs, they have many festivals that are the difference from every country to others. But it mentions many famous that are very famous in all over the world. As sir, you asked me that as according your question, yeah, when we find a value of our community in a festival, the people of that community try to keep that, observe that festival every year or every times to keep that values. Because of that, that festival is very important for those people who want to observe and preserve from that value exactly. Am I right, sir?
Of course you are. I agree with you in what you mean. I mean, can you imagine that some of these festivals are very, very, very dangerous? Like, for example, the Pamplona festival in Spain with the bulls and everything, the bull run. Yeah, uh, it's so dangerous that you can have injured and people dead. But even though you can have those types of danger, the festival goes on and on every year. So that's a key cultural value for the Spanish, okay, for the Spaniards, because I mean, bulls are very are the key cultural value in Spain. Bulls, you know, because of the bull run and the corridos and everything. So that's the key cultural value. That's the value for them. Okay, that's how they export their culture. Okay, so that's good. Good, Tahira. Let's hear. Okay, Bowman. I said I was going to ask you something else. Okay. Um, in your country, in your country, what would be the key cultural value of a festival in your country? Can you tell us that?
Uh, uh, yes, Doctor. In Afghanistan, we have a festival, is a cultural festival, which is called Chaharshanbi Suri. Is an uh, ancient Iranian celebration held on the last Wednesday of the each year is traditionally observed as a special beliefs or values. It's a farewell to winter and welcome to spring. It's this is cultural values. Its celebration has roots in the pre-Islamic beliefs. Also, it is a traditional association with fireworks and jumping over the fire and reciting prayers. It's a cultural value, I think. Shahar Shambisuri.
Okay, Bowman, thank you very much. It was kind of hard to listen to you at some point because of the network connection. I think it was. So I'm going to listen to one more person. Okay, let's listen to Nurjang. Nurjang. Sorry, Nurjang. Uh, what kind of festivals do you like, Newgen? What kind of celebrations do you like? Do you like more dangerous celebrations like the bull fighting or the bull run, or more messy celebrations like the tomato stuff that they throw to each other, or do you like more happy celebrations like carnival, or spend your time with family and everything? Tell me.
Okay, dear teacher, at the first, hello for everyone. Hello for our respectable teacher and my dear classmate. In my personal opinion, I think that I love the funny festival like Eid, the New Year, and also the we have two kinds of Eid, Eid Qurban and Eid Azhar. I love all of them, and also I think that the New Year is the best festival in the world because all of the world celebrate this festival, and also in this festival the year change, and I love this festival so much. Also, I love the festival of. Eid because in this festival the people are so happy they go on the relatives house, and also we have lots of festival, but the popular of festival in Afghanistan country is the New Year festival, and also or we can say uh, also the Eid Qurban festival and the Eid Azhar festival, and also the Eid Ghadir festival. They are the popular festival in Afghanistan, and all of the Afghanistan celebrate this these festivals. Thank you so much.
That is so great, Nujang. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think everybody uh, noticed that you like all festival. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous or happy. Okay, so uh, right now it's going to be your turn to write about a cultural celebration. Okay, it's going to be your turn to write about a cultural celebration from your country. So I want you to describe the celebration. You have to choose a celebration, and right now in your chat box you're going to write the celebration you have chosen. Okay, so in your chat box write the celebration you have chosen, um, to write about. Remember what I said, you're going to become a reporter. It could be one of the two, a newspaper reporter, or it could be a TV reporter. Okay, So, if you become a newspaper reporter or a magazine, you have to write an article about this celebration that you are choosing right now, and everybody is writing the celebration in the chat box right now. So you're going to choose to write about this celebration, like if it was going to be written in newspaper or a magazine. You are going to write a magazine or a newspaper article about this celebration, and if you choose to become a TV reporter, okay, you're going to have to record a video with you commenting about this celebration you have chosen, but as if you were on TV. For example, like you were giving the news. I'll put you an example right now. You're in the news and you put the camera there and you're talking to a million people out, around the world, and you're telling them about the celebration. Okay, so you're gonna have to use I don't know, a teleprompter or your notes there, and you're going to tell all the people about it. Okay, so you're going to choose one of the two: newspaper report or a TV report. It would be great if you do the two, but you just have to choose one. Okay. So, uh, beside, yeah, yo te ayudo, mijo. Yeah, beside the celebration you have chosen, okay. Beside the celebration you have chosen, put what kind of report. Oh no, just put the celebration for right now. Okay. Just type the celebration you're going to choose to write about or to report about. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds or 1 minute. $1 de huevos. Me quedé sin nada. Es que ellos se me llevaron full. Ahí quedó. Okay. Okay, that's great. So I've got a couple here. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce them. I'm so sorry. Chahara Suri, New Year celebration. Eid, the New Year celebration. Arifa, Bowman newspaper. Yeah, but
Sir,
Bowman, tell me what is the celebration you're going to write about? You're going to write a newspaper article. Yes, but tell me.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, who is it? Shabnam, tell me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sir. I want to ask you that shall you write like a paragraph or shall you just write the name of that festival or
No,
celebration?
no, just the name of the celebration.
All right, I was right. I was writing like that. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
just the name of the celebration for the moment. Okay. Uh, just write the name of the celebration you're going to write or report about. Now, obviously, the people that are going to write to do a report of the celebration, a TV, they're going to become a TV reporter. I'd love to see you, and I'm hoping to see your videos because obviously, right now, you are going to do the ones who choose the newspaper celebration. They're going to do the newspaper celebration. The ones who choose the TV reporter, they're going to do the report for TV. But in the future, we'll change roles. You see, so the TV reporters are going to do a newspaper article, and then the people that did the newspaper article are going to do a TV report, not in the same topic, but it could be another topic. So, right now we're talking about celebrations. Okay, you choose your celebration. Remember, it's going to be from your country, and you're going to have to export it. Okay, you're going to have to um, attract tourists, so they go and see and feel and celebrate with you. Okay, so Nujan, tell me.
Okay, teacher. I think we have a very popular celebration in Afghanistan that I forgot it. That I should say. We have a very popular celebration in Afghanistan, and it is the Freedom Day. That in and this day, for example, in 28 of I don't know October, November. In 2080, Assad, we have the Freedom Day, and in this day we achieve our independence, and it is so popular, and all of the world celebrate this day. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. So it's the Independence Day. Yeah, yeah. Everybody, every city, country, or region celebrates their Independence Day. Yeah, yeah. I like the name of Freedom Day as well, but yeah, it's the Independence Day. Um, and in the United States, for example, one of the most famous Independence Days in the world is celebrating the 4th of July. In my country, the Independence Day, okay, my country has a process of some dates that became like the independence of my country. But the most famous one, I would say it's the 10th of August. Okay, the 10th of August of every year, we celebrate the independence. This is not an actual independence of my country, no, because well, let me tell you a little bit about history. Okay, when Spain conquered us, okay, they came and conquered all the region of South America. There wasn't a country called Ecuador, so but here in Quito, in my city, the city of Quito, they uh, they were born some rebels that rebelled themselves against Spain and the crown of Spain, and there wasn't any countries there yet. There was just land, all the land that was Spanish. And in Quito, in my country here, where I live, just a couple of blocks away from here, the new light was born. Okay, and that's why Quito, the city of Quito, is called uh, Quito Light of America, because here, where I am right now, the people in that time were the first to think about freedom of the whole of America. Okay, and they started to rebel themselves here in this city. Obviously, it wasn't a country yet. There wasn't countries formed. So, as I told you, it was a process of decades and deaths and a lot of wars and fighting in different parts of America, of South America. But in the end, obviously, the Spain was kicked out from here, and you know there was new government, and then started the process of forming the countries, and you have Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, okay, and after the Spanish were kicked out, then the countries were like formed and everything. The new governments and everything did all that. So it's more like a process. Okay, so the 10th of August is a very important date here in my country. I hope you understood it. I understood everything I said. Okay, Shabnam, tell me. Shabnam, are you there? You put your hand up.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. As I wrote about and chat books, as I wrote about Yalda Night or the Night of Yalda. Let me just make this a little bit like different. I mean the atmosphere of this class be a little changed from like other students. I mean that imagine that tonight is the night of Yalda or Yalda night, and you're going to hear from a reporter that's be like me. So I'm going to be like playing the role of like reporter. The teacher said, so you're going to hear from like a TV show or whatever it's be, and I'm going to be the reporter. So tonight, people are celebrating Yalda Night, which is the longest night of the year. It is an old traditional and tradition in Persian culture, obviously. And on this night, families and friends they stay awake late. They're enjoying food and they're reading poetry and telling stories. Undoubtedly, they eat special fruits like pomegranates and watermelons, which are symbol of good health and happiness. Additionally, Yola night is a time to bring light and warmth during the cool winter. It reminds us that after the longest night, that the days will start to get longer again, and in Afghanistan, in Iran, and other Persian cultures and calendars, we do celebrate this and we have this. And this night, most of the people who are celebrating this, they're reciting or they're reading the poetries from the famous poets such as Hafiz and etc. And it reminds us of our heritage of our past generations. And thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Shabram. Yeah. Okay. Before we report, before we write the article and everything, we have to write. Okay. I know Tahira, Diba, and Mariam want to say something, but let me just finish what I'm trying to do. Okay. You are going to watch a TV report from the BBC. Okay. A news TV report from the BBC. The persons that are going to do the TV report. The persons that are going to do a newspaper article are going to have to read a newspaper article. Okay? So, I am going to send the TV report and the newspaper article to the WhatsApp group so that you can take that as an example for you to write your script, for you to write your article. Okay? So, when you're reporting, you put your camera, your phone camera there, and you talk like you were a reporter. Okay. Remember that you have to when you're reporting, you have to modulate your voice. Watch for your tone when you go up, when you go down. Okay. When you're reporting something, you're going to have to take care of all this, not only what you're saying, but also what you're transmitting and how you're transmitting. Yeah? So, for that, obviously, you're going to need to watch the reporter when they are reporting on TV. And obviously, the BBC, the British Broadcasting Company, Corporation, or something like that, they have the best reporters in the world. So, we're going to learn from them. And as for the newspaper article, we're going to take, I don't know, New York Times or a Hello Magazine article, I don't know, and we're going to read so that we know how to write. Okay? Are you okay with that? So that's going to be your task for this weekend. Yeah, this is going to be your task for this weekend, and obviously, we're going to see that, and we're going to show. I don't know. I think we're going to show Kalik, so he's sees what we can do here, and see how to expose or to present these articles and these reports to all the community. What do you think about that? Are you okay with that? Okay, Shabnam, tell me.
Sir, when it comes to formal writing, I mean articles or passages or topics or essays and etc., uh, can we use from like idioms or phrasal verbs? Or as I just read that we cannot use from like idioms and phrasal verbs and the formal text and etc. I just want to ask you this question to just clear this for me.
It depends. It depends what you're going to express. Okay. Obviously, English is known to be a language made up of phrasal verbs. It's known to be a language made up of verbs. So, obviously, when you write, even if it's a form of writing, like for a report, a TV report, or a newspaper article, uh, you're going to have to use. It depends on the context. Okay, you're going to have to use phrasal verbs, and you need to use formal sentences and new vocabulary. Okay, okay, Shabnan, tell me what did.
And and sir, how about reporting? I mean, if there be like a journalist or a reporter that he or she wants to report something, uh, can they like use like idioms or phrasal verbs in their reports or not? Like specifically in the parts of reporting.
Well, it has to be a little bit more less complicated for the people to when you're watching. Obviously, you're not gonna like talk with posh and formal and technical language. Obviously, you're gonna try to use more formal language, yes, but more understandable for the people. Because remember, when you're reporting for TV, not only the doctors or the engineers are gonna be watching it. It's going to be all the people who are going to be watching, even the housewife that's washing their clothes. She's going to be watching it. So the language you're going to use is going to be more like friendlier. Okay, but it has to be maintained formal. Okay, so this is going to be a nice project, and I'm going to send it, and I'm going to send it on a text to you. Okay, after the class. So we're gonna finish right now. Yeah, we're almost finished. And yeah, investigate about your celebration, the celebration you have chosen. Investigate. Okay, investigate. Try to look at the history, to the roots, why, how, when. Okay, try to put in the article you're going to do, in the article you're going to write or show, try to put all the details, and remember, it has to make the viewer fall in love with that festival, and it has to attract him to go and leave that festival with you. Okay, do you understand? Everybody understands?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
teacher.
Thank you.
Great, great. So I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm going to send the task in a message later. How did you feel about this lesson? Mariam, I want to hear you now. How did you feel about this lesson? Marianne, are you there?
Hello, teacher. Yeah, I'm Mariam Rizada.
Okay.
Actually, be honest, I was joining the course tonight a little bit later, but as I
saw the others and about their opinions, that especially from my own country, they really give most informations about our festivals and cultural celebrations, which is quite famous among the all population of my country. And also I had a festival that I wanted to share, but I think there is no extra time to share, so I will do that as my assignment. Thank you so much for providing us this class and opportunity to share our thoughts and speak with you. And also, as I heard, I also enjoyed from hearing you about the information and festivals from your town as well. Thank you.
Thank thank you very much, Marianne. And well, I didn't know you. It's your first time, but anyway, welcome to the English classes. And I'm very happy that you feel good about the lesson. Tahira, what did you think about the class?
Yes, sir. At the first, I thank you a lot that you give your time for us. I learned a lot from these sessions. Especially, I learned about the different festival and celebration that are famous in all over the world. I didn't know some of them. I exactly heard about them for the first time. It was so amazing for me. For a special tomatoes fight, these are very so amazing and interesting for me that like this festival exists in all over the world as well. And as the lesson or experience that I learned from this session, it was that in the all over the world there exists so many different type of celebrations. That we should celebrate the festival that are brings happy to us without any damage or destroying. For example, Dell's fight. It was so bad, and I think that it's a very good lesson for all of us that we should to celebrate the festival that are bring happy in our lives.
Thank you very much. Okay, I would like to listen to all of you, and you all have your hand up. Um, do you is anybody does anybody need something that has to do with a task, or everybody wants to say something about the lesson? Okay, I'll hear Rafia, the last one, please. I'll hear Rafia the last because we need to finish the class. It's already over. So Rafia, how did you feel about the lesson today? And yeah, tell us.
Okay, thank you, sir. So first of all, this today's session was very fascinating and interesting. I got to know about different festivals and its different ways of celebrating it and the different parts of the world. For example, bullfighting, Rio Carnival, Diwali. I never knew about these festivals. They had their own unique aspects, and also this class is also as always fun and worth my time to join. I love this class because it's a free judgment environment. We can interact and also share opinion without any concern. And this today's class was very interesting, and that's all what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I would love to listen to all of you, but I need to finish the lesson already because we can't go anymore. So excellent work today. Excellent work today. You all did a great job describing your cultural celebrations, and you all did a great job listening and inspiring, getting inspired. I'm sorry, getting inspired for to write articles and to have a news report. Okay, so that's the homework. I'm gonna leave you there. So once you're done, you're gonna submit the videos or the articles in to the shared folder as always. In I think that's all. I think that's all. Thank you very much for attending the class, and we'll see each other on Tuesday next week. Okay? Thank you very much.
Goodbye, sir. Have a nice day.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye, sir. Have a nice
Peace
day.
and love for you all. Bye bye.